Congratulations on reaching retirement after decades of hard work. Now comes the challenge that keeps many seniors awake at night: making your life savings last without losing it all to poor decisions, taxes, or market volatility. This guide will show you exactly how to be smart with your money during your golden years. The new reality of retirement money management. Retirement today isn't what it was for your parents. You're facing 20 to 30 years of retirement, healthcare costs that can reach $413,000 for the average couple, and economic uncertainties, requiring a completely different approach. Simply parking money in savings accounts won't work anymore. With inflation at 2.4% and savings paying less than 1%, your purchasing power shrinks every year. You need a strategic plan that balances safety with growth, minimizes taxes, and protects against inflation, healthcare costs, and market volatility. The modern bucket strategy, your financial life preserver. Imagine having 3 different savings accounts, each serving a specific purpose in your retirement timeline. Your first bucket covers years 0 through 3 and contains cash, money, market accounts, and short-term CDs. This bucket holds 3 to 4 years of essential expenses and serves as your financial shock absorber. When the stock market crashes, you're not forced to sell investments at a loss. Instead, you live off this bucket while waiting for markets to recover. Your second bucket bridges years 3 through 7 and contains short-term bond funds, Treasury inflation-protected securities, and balanced funds. These investments provide steady income while offering protection against inflation. This bucket refills your first bucket when needed and provides moderate growth without excessive risk. Your third bucket fuels years 7 and beyond with stock index funds, real estate investment trusts, and diversified equity funds. Even at 65, you likely have 20+ years ahead of you. This bucket ensures your money grows to meet future needs and protects against the long-term erosion of inflation. The evolved withdrawal strategy. The old 4% rule is outdated. The creator, Bill Bengen, recently updated his recommendation to 4.7%, but this requires careful consideration. Smart retirees use the guardrails method. Start with 3.7 to 4.7% withdrawal, allow 20% more spending in good market years, cut 10 to 15% in bad years, but never go below essential expenses. Another powerful strategy is inflation skipping. When your portfolio drops, skip the inflation adjustment that year. This simple change can extend your money's lifespan significantly. You can also use IRS-required minimum distribution tables as a guide before age 73, automatically adjusting withdrawals based on life expectancy and account balance. Tax-smart withdrawals. Most retirees pay more taxes than necessary because they don't understand the tax implications of different accounts. You need to think of your retirement accounts as 3 distinct tax buckets. Your tax-deferred accounts, like traditional 401ks, and IRAs get taxed as ordinary income on every dollar withdrawn. Your tax-free accounts like Roth, IRAs have no taxes on qualified withdrawals and no required minimum distributions. Your taxable investment accounts only pay taxes on gains and offer more flexibility in timing withdrawals. The strategy is to coordinate withdrawals from these 3 account types to minimize your overall tax burden. Generally, if you're in a low tax bracket early in retirement, withdraw from tax-deferred accounts first. Save your Roth accounts for last to maximize tax-free growth. Recent tax law changes provide additional advantages. Starting in 2025, people 65 and older can take advantage of a new $6,000 deduction through 2028. Healthcare costs. The retirement wealth destroyer. Healthcare expenses are the #1 cause of bankruptcy among seniors, making this your most critical planning area. Medicare provides a foundation, but it doesn't cover everything. You'll need to choose between Medicare Advantage plans with lower premiums, but limited provider networks, or Medigap insurance with higher premiums, but broader coverage. Long-term care planning is essential. Since 70% of seniors require some form of care, you can self-insure by setting aside $200,000, $400,000. Purchase long-term care insurance in your 50s or early 60s, or consider hybrid life insurance combining life insurance with long-term care benefits. If you're still eligible, health savings accounts represent the ultimate retirement healthcare tool. They offer a triple tax advantage with deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. The 2025 contribution limits are $4,150 for individuals and $8,300 for families, plus a $1,000 catch-up contribution if you're 55 or older. Social Security optimization. Social Security represents the closest thing to a pension most Americans have, making maximization crucial. You can claim as early as age 62 for reduced benefits of about 75%, claim at full retirement age for 100%, or wait until age 70 for maximum benefits of 132%. If you can afford to wait, delaying Social Security until age 70 provides an 8% annual increase, which is better than most investments with zero risk. Married couples have additional strategies available. One spouse can claim early while the other delays, and planning ensures the surviving spouse receives the higher of the two benefits. Investment allocation for seniors. The old rule of 100 minus your age in stocks is outdated for today's longer lifespans. Modern research suggests maintaining significant stock exposure throughout retirement. Ages 65 to 70 should consider 60 to 70% stocks. Ages 70 to 80 might use 50 to 60% stocks. Even those over 80 should consider 40 to 50% stocks. To combat inflation over potentially decades of retirement, focus on quality over complexity with low-cost, diversified investments. Index funds provide broad market exposure with minimal fees. Target date funds offer professional management that automatically adjusts over time. Municipal bonds can provide tax-free income for higher-income retirees. Avoid complex annuities with high fees, individual stocks that are too risky for retirement income, and trendy investments like cryptocurrency or guaranteed high-return schemes. Estate planning and protection. Protecting your wealth requires proper legal planning with essential documents, including a will, power of attorney, healthcare directives, and updated beneficiary designations on all accounts. Tax-efficient strategies include annual gifts up to $19,000 per recipient in 2025, lifetime estate exemptions of $15 million per person, and charitable giving to reduce taxes. If you're 70 and a half or older, qualified charitable distributions allow you to donate up to $108,000 directly from your IRA to charity tax-free, while satisfying your required minimum distribution. Protecting yourself from financial predators. Seniors lose billions annually to scams including fake IRS calls, investment fraud promising guaranteed returns, romance scams, and grandparent emergency calls. Protect yourself by verifying unusual requests independently, never making pressured financial decisions, including trusted advisors in major decisions, and monitoring accounts regularly. Timing your retirement and managing different phases. December offers several advantages as a retirement month. You can maximize employer benefits and vacation payouts, complete a full year of retirement contributions, receive year-end bonuses before retirement, and simplify tax planning with a clear annual cutoff. Your first 5 retirement years represent the honeymoon phase, where you establish withdrawal systems and lifestyle budgets. Focus on fine-tuning your withdrawal strategy based on actual expenses. Consider Roth conversions while in a lower tax bracket, and establish realistic healthcare cost budgets. Years 6 through 15 represent the active phase, where you maintain purchasing power and adjust for changing needs. Conduct annual portfolio rebalancing, monitor healthcare costs, make Social Security optimization decisions, and update estate planning as needed. Years 16 and beyond represent the legacy phase, where you protect remaining assets and plan your legacy. Consider conservative asset allocation shifts, increase charitable giving consideration, activate long-term care planning, and simplify estate planning for your heirs. Your path forward. Remember the core principles that will guide you through any economic uncertainty. Diversify everything, including income sources, investment types, and tax treatments. Plan for the unexpected, including healthcare costs, market crashes, and inflation spikes. Stay flexible because rigid plans break under real-world pressure. Protect first and grow second. Because you can't afford major losses at this stage, get professional help because the cost of expert advice is minimal compared to costly mistakes. Your retirement money should work as hard for you as you worked for it. With the right strategy, your golden years can truly be golden with financial security, personal fulfillment, and freedom from money worries. Start implementing these strategies today because your future self will thank you for the financial peace of mind you're creating now. Thank you for taking the time to read this guide. Your commitment to learning and protecting your financial future is commendable, and I hope these strategies serve you well throughout your retirement years.